at the GTR Racing League. Qualifying is about to start, so we've got about 20 minutes till the race. Okay. Right, doesn't look like anyone's exited the pits yet. Okay, we've got a few cars heading up the grid, heading up pits. Okay, so at the moment AMCF is up front. They stay in the same order, he's going to be the first person to set a lap. Stinge F1 has managed to go off on the outlap. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Right, here AMCF goes, around the last corner. Let's see what time to set for the provisional pole. So he's on the soft tyres. Quite often the stuff in the top left corner is not accurate, so the best bet to know what tyre they're on is just to look at their literal tyres and see these are red. Quite a few drivers starting their laps now. Now the drivers to watch out for are Brady and Vesta. There are 3 drivers in the championship run-ins, but it's likely that, I think it's Jaffa Baboon, is not going to be in the championship's contention after this race, so he's going to be entirely between Brady and Vesta. Brady is currently ahead of Vesta. Vesta has proved himself a quicker racer, and Brady would say he was not overly confident on this track. So we will see. So let's see what's the time to beat going to be. Sets a 1:28.7. So who else have we got? Finish the lap. That is an outlap. That Jaffa Baboon, one of our quicker drivers. His internet isn't the best. A 1:28.8. It's only a tenth off the lead. We've got multiple drivers coming through now, so we'll have to track all of them. So Kimmy gets a 1:32, Batboy a 1:29 flat. So the top 3 are still fairly close together. Right, who else is later in their lap? Killer 7 about to start his lap. He gets 1:28.3. So slots into 4th at the moment. So Brady gets the purple sector 1. Roland pulling out the way, I think. So AMCF still holds the pole. He's either about to set another lap or go into the pits. He's gone into the pits. So Brady set in the purple sector 2. And he sets a 1:28.9, so he didn't have the best last sector there. Slotting into 3rd. Still plenty more time to set a better lap though. Right, so who is on a lap? It looks like he got a purple sector 1. We'll see. The lag makes it quite hard to tell how well he's driving. That looks like a small mistake there. I think he's pulling out of this lap. Is Avesta set a time yet? Or is he still chilling in the pit lane? He is. I think most of the drivers are in the pit lane at this time. Roland can be setting one. This is going to be his first lap. See where he'll slot in. The AMTF still holding provisional pole, despite being the first one to set his lap. Ooh, nearly spinning there, catching the curve. Just holding it. Now Avesta has retired. And he's gone too deep into the chicane. This is probably going to call him to the pit lane. What's Roland doing? Hope he's not sabotaging other drivers. He's not going to go into the pits. Well, he sets a 1:49.7, so got a long way to go. Who else have we got on a lap? Rikery. He's invalidated this lap. Illuminati has just started his lap. Already he's gone wide and invalidated his lap. So AMCF we can set another lap. Currently holding the provisional pole, but that can all change. There we go, he's already a tenth and a half up on his best lap. So this is looking to be in the 1:28.5s. Looking good through Spoon. See how well he's doing after 2 sectors. There we go, he's 4/10 purple now. That's going to put him at 1:28.3 or even a high 1:28.2. So there we go, a 1:28 flat. So he's miles ahead of the rest of the drivers, but a small group of these 3 here. Very close together, and actually even killer. It seems that Ninja F1 has won up to Roland with his lap time. When he's left the session. Don't know if he's going to want re-invite. Illuminati spun out here. Dog is wishing everyone a good luck, so good luck, have a clean race. So Kimi half second up. There we go, 1:29.4. So he's improved his lap, but not enough to get ahead of any other drivers. Stays in 6th. Brady on an outlap. Chap is half a 10th down on his last lap. This man used to be a racing point. Raikkonen restarting his lap soon. Flying through 130R. Ooh. Cutting the last game for good measure. So AMC still very strongly holds the pole. Doesn't look like it's going to be touched. The Raikkonen's already invalidated his lap, so he's probably going to slow down a bit now. Okay, let's see what time Days can get. Sets a 1:31. So not the best lap, but not too bad. Only a couple seconds back in the leader. Roland's going to be setting his lap. His last lap was disrupted. Hopefully this time we'll be able to get a nice clean lap in. Through the S's. He's looking up on his last lap. Already 3/10 up. I think his last lap was good for the first 2 sectors, so that would be a good sign of where to go. So let's see how he's doing in sector 2. He's got the Ferraris out of Days up ahead. So Days invalidated his lap earlier, I think I saw. So hopefully he stays out of the way of Roland. Looking good for the last 2 corners. So let's see what time we can get. So 1:39. Not the best lap, but definitely improvement on the last lap. So let's get a nice clean lap in. We're looking to do better if we can. There we go. Junior's here now, so that's another driver on the grid. Junior will be starting from the back, along with, I guess, Sylvester, who did not set a qualifying lap. Someone just set a lap, wasn't paying attention. Right, so he sets a 130 flat, so that puts him in 7th. So it is just Riker left to set a lap. So he can't go too slow on his out lap if he wants to get a couple of laps in. Oh no, he'll only get one lap in. Killer 7 currently on the front row, looking to make it into the top position. Okay, ignore his rev limiter and took noise coming from it. Had this happen last race as well. That's not actually what his car's doing. Ooh, Batboy gets up into 2nd, a 138.7. Happy with that. He's got himself in the front row now. Will Killer be able to challenge that? He's currently just over a tenth up. That isn't quite enough to get him into 2nd, so he's going to have to improve slightly more on the rest of his lap. Not going to spectate him because it's got a really loud noise. It's quite annoying. So where is Illuminati going to come? I know, this is really a slow lap, isn't it? So Riker looking for clean space to set his lap. He's only going to have one shot to do it. So AMCF holding the provisional pole. Is that him on a lap at the moment? Yeah, and it actually looks like he's going to improve. Riker setting a good first sector. We'll see if he can keep the consistency up, having only left himself one lap. The race should be starting fairly shortly. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a sub 128. A 127.7. Killer's not going to be improving his lap from the looks of things. Batboy's in the pits. Is Jaff able to challenge it? He's over a second down from it. Might have the speed. Sterling's moved up a couple of positions. Can he get himself on the front row? Yes! A 128.3. Puts himself into 2nd. Riker gets 128.2, puts himself into 2nd, pushing Jaffa down. Brady 128.5. Everyone's been pushed down the order now. Who's that just set up? Kimmy 128.3. Really close together now up top all these final laps. Killer 7, if you were watching, can you retire so we don't have to wait? Just while you're in the pits, it counts you as not done. So here we go. AMCF miles ahead of the rest of them, a good half second, and lots of drivers really close together here, from second all the way down to 7th. There's a bunch back here, but these four are quite close together. Don't know if Stingy's going to be racing. I think Avesta's, he's in the championship contention, so I'm not really too sure why he did not set a lap. But we will see how it all goes down. Assuming Stingy's still racing, and I'm unsure if he is, we're going to have 13 drivers, because we've got Junior to join. So I'm going to start with a nice formation lap. Last race, half the grid crashed on their formation lap. So let's see if they can beat their high score. There's 7 of them getting knocked out. Yep, looks like we've got 13 drivers there. So here they are on their lovely formation lap. Wheels are spinning. That's what we do have 14 drivers. No, we have 13, it just hasn't accounted for the fact that we don't have number 13. So we go, Avesta 20 points down on Brady here. And with only 3 races to go, even if he gets every single first, if Brady can get every single second, and unless he can get the fastest laps, he will be 1 point short. Oh no, he'll be 1 point over. But it really is down to fastest laps between those two. He's going to be very close. Spoke with them last time after they finished the race, and it looked like they both kind of mutually agreed Avesta was the slightly better driver, and Brady wasn't too confident with Japan, so we will see how it goes. AMCF has spun, and he is the first driver to get on the grid. Here they are, keeping it fairly clean. What you'd hope for a formation lap. Not quite in perfect order, but who's to stop them? So here we go. "13 races. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away they go. Looks like Riker got a good start there, immediately taking the lead. But AMCF has been absolutely swallowed by the pack. Manages to keep third. AMCF already dropped down 2 positions. Junior's gained a position. Still very close together. It looks like Days must have crashed off somewhere. Dropped behind the pack a bit. Up front, still Raikkonen, Kimi, AMCF. He's looking for an opportunity, doesn't quite have enough space. Brady looking to extend his championship, wanting to move the field as quickly as he can. The Vesta already making places up to 9th position. All still very much nose to tail. Apart from AMCF's amazing lap, they were very close together, so this top pack could be a very big battle in these first few laps. Is Kimi going to go for a position into the last corner? Go for a move into the last corner. Like he's not. He's gone a bit. Oh! AMCF went for a bit of a dive bomb. Lets him back through, and Brady takes that opportunity. As does Jaffa. AMCF won't too happy about that, from 1st to 5th in one lap. That is not a good start for him. Raikkonen building a bit of a lead. Illuminati pit him, presumably for a new front wing, but manages to speed into the pit lane. Jaffa looking to get past Brady. Round the outside, decides not to. Brady squeezes him through. MCF has got himself a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. He's not having a good race so far after that amazing qualifying. Jaffa spinning slightly. AMCF not quite close enough to capitalise. AMCF touching the grass. Buttboy getting through. Killer 7 isn't quite close enough. I think AMCF was the last of the quick, well, it was the top 6 that were the really quick drivers. So these are the guys who are going to be battling until they take their first pit. Buttboy going a bit wide, AMCF using that. DRS now enabled, we're getting a bit of a DRS train for a bit. Side by side going into the first corner. Buttboy looks like he's got it around the outside. Can he keep it? Yes. These two side by side with the S's. Jaffa just staying ahead of Brady here. Ooh. Raikkonen absolutely dropped down the order here. Did not see what happened there. Must have been an incident of sorts. Looks like he's got himself back onto the track. We'll see if he can gain some more positions here. He's probably so annoyed, doesn't think he'll be able to get back up. There he is, he's retired from the session now, so should have stayed on to try and get a few points. Definitely could have got a few positions, maybe up to 8th. That we're going to go through and overtake the 130R. He hits Brady. I think that might have just been the way it looked on the screen. Manages to not hit each other too badly. They kept it fairly clean. No one was knocked off course. Now Junior, having started at the back, is already halfway up through the field into 7th. Jaffa stayed in the fastest lap, so he'll be gaining on Kimi. Buttboy's got through Brady. What happened to AMCF? Seems he has given up on the race after that amazing lap. He too is retired, so both him and Raikkonen. Getting a bit of lag here. That looked like Investor just completely spun days. Anyway, up at the top of the field. Already on the tail of that boy. So Investor and Days here battling it out. So it's like Jack has managed to catch up with Kimi, so it shouldn't be too long till he tries to make a move. It's a shame about AMCF and how his race went. He looked to be one of the strongest drivers on the track. Looks like something happened to Brady as well. See any front wing damage? Nothing too severe. But he must have gone off somewhere while also looking at the track map. Roland right in Killer 7's tail. Batboy likely the one who caused the incident with Brady, although I don't know whose fault it was, so I'm not the man who gives blame, just the man who witnesses the incidents. Jaffa's actually lost a couple of tenths in Kimi this lap, despite having DRS. There you go, flat through 130R. I think he's saving up his energy for when he goes for the overtake here. Makes a small mistake there. He's got DRS and that was really working for him here. Brady's pitted for a new front wing and tyres, so it must have been an incident there. Let's keep our eyes on the top spot to see who's going to be our leader. Small lock up there by Kimi. Allows Jaffa to close the gap. He's got it down to 2 tenths now. Don't think he'll go for a move through Spoon, but he'll want to get as good an exit as he can to try and make a move in the next couple of straights. Kimi backing him up slightly there, it looks. Well, it's worked. He has put himself a bit of a gap. Jaffa now gaining. Looks like he might be able to get an overtake into this last corner. Kimi very late on the brakes here. Can Jaffa get a cutback? Seems not. Is he going to go for something into the first corner? He's got DRS and ERS. There we go. Nice clean overtake. Through the first corner. And that's Jaffa up into the lead. So Brady and Investor are 2 championship leaders, down in 9th and 10th. Kimi's still keeping up with Jaffa here. Don't quite think he's close enough here, but he's gaining a lot of distance. If he came off the accelerator slightly earlier, that's guaranteed he didn't cause an incident. Playing the long game. They're only just over a quarter of the race done. Still keeping a bit of a gap here. There's a bit of a battle going on for 5th. I think it was Avesta said on the fastest lap there. It's on his fresh sauce. Proven to be one of the quicker drivers. Like the old Racing Point I couldn't pronounce, and now Alfa Romeo I couldn't pronounce, dropped back a bit from Junior. Is Junior going to make a move on Roland? He's closing the gap. There we go. Can he make it stick? Yes. And that's just the question of can he fend him off into the first turn? Junior keeps 5th place. Kimi appears to be struggling to gain much time on Jaffa. Actually, Jaffa is the only man who has a chance of getting the championship other than Brady and Avesta. But he's going to have to get so many points in order to get the championship. It seems very unlikely. Brady's able to score, how much does he need to score? I think he only needs to score 15 points in the next 3 races, then Jaffa is not going to be able to get the championship. It seems very unlikely. So top 4 drivers going to the pit lane. Junior staying out, so he's now taking the lead, as is Roland and the Alfa Romeo I can't pronounce. It's got a brand new name now. I'm sure I could try and learn it, but where's the fun? The field now starting to spread out a bit. We know that Jaffa's in net first. Kimi doing a small bit of floor mowing now. Brady right on that boy's tail. Seems there is a bit of a battle for second going on. Ooh. Junior and Roland both pitted. So that leaves the Alpha as one of the only drivers to not yet pit. Days has left the lobby, so if anybody is listening, Days may want a re-invite. Small mistake there. Jaffa, despite being a pit stop down, is probably now going to be able to get himself back into first. He's on fresh and medium tyres. Going to be a very quick driver. Locks up a bit. Manages to not quite touch. Side by side, him on the outside here. Does manage to slot in ahead. So we go Jaffa back into first. And Kim will be looking at him soon. Kimmy's got right up through there. Gained about half a second. And the Alpha nearly going for an overtake into turn 1. Decides better of it. It does mean Kimmy is able to catch up with him a bit because he wasn't in the best line. So Vester up into 7th, Brady up into 5th, Junior from the back of the grid up into 6th actually. So these two are big gainers. And there we go, Kimmy's now got Paolo. Paolo, yeah. Let's not try. Do apologise if I'm saying any names horrifically wrong. There we go. This Alpha is up 7 positions, Junior up 8, Vester up 5, so they're up big gainers. Roland's gone off. I think that's cost him a few positions. Trying to see if his front wing is damaged. There's no easy way to do it other than just get it in the other camera. That looks alright, I think. He does choose to pit, so it's possible he does have damage then. Junior right up Brady's tail. Junior, however, actually both these drivers have pitted once. Junior's gaining plenty of time on him through that corner. Goes a bit wide through there. Didn't lose too much time there. Seems Vesta's about to join the party, so it'll be just Junior separating the two champions. Two potential champions. Junior going for the overtake. Can he make it work? Let's give him a chance for a Vesta to catch up. So these three are now neck and neck. Looks like Junior's going to get overtaken by a Vesta up the inside. And there we go, Vesta gets both of them in one straight. And Junior's trying to get Brady back. Here we go, this is nice action. Junior settles into 7th, Vesta getting up to 5th. He's still driving his racing away. Is Junior going to open overtaking to this corner? No. Seems that while Junior and Brady have been battling, Vesta's pulled away slightly. Out of DRS range. Junior looking to get past Brady up the inside of 130R. Ooh. Bit of a dodgy overtake there. No driver had any, certainly not too much damage. Brady won't be massively happy about that, and all this is allowing the Vesta to pull away. I think Junior let Brady through there, I'm not too sure. Now 2.5 seconds between Brady and Vesta. Jaffa, our leader, still got the race. Unable to shake Kimi though, despite being out of DRS. Don't know what strategies these drivers are going for, but at the moment it looks like the race is going to be decided between these two. Kimi must have got a much better exit through speeding because he gained a lot of time down that straight. And he got a really good exit to that chicane as well. Got himself back into DRS range. Let's see what he can do with it. Before we do that, ooh, it's like Junior and Brady had a brief skirmish. Killer 7 getting ahead of Junior. Unsure as if that was a racing incident or driving mistake there. Junior immediately getting back his position. Ooh, Killer going around the outside, there we go. Junior's pushing it a little too hard here on his tyres that have just taken a bit of heat. He needs to be careful for a few corners till they settle down. Batboy's made a mistake here. Being respectful and waiting for the other drivers. So, Batboy's left out frustration. There's another driver who's not going on anymore. So that means now there's actually only 9 drivers still racing. So every driver in the race is going to score as long as they make it to the end. Are there any battles going on? Not really. Kimi still gaining and losing time on Jaffa. Unable to catch up. But still not shaking off. We've probably still got about 15 minutes of this race left. Illuminati's pit. Into some fresh softs. Killer up behind a Vesta. Don't know what happened there. Vesta's going to be looking to catch up with Brady. From what I heard, to help spice up the championship, Vesta only did one lap of practice. So, all things considered, he's doing remarkably. Goes into the pit lane, not sure if that was deliberate. He's on 11 laps old softs, so probably. If he pits for some fresh softs now, we should be able to make it to the end of the race. Hamilton's still nice and happy. Brady's up into third. Kimi got the gap. So about second now. Keeps rising and falling. I'm not sure if the drivers will be taking their tyres to the end. Seems possible. They are going to be really screaming at the end of the race. Junior nearly spinning off there. Manages to save it. It looks like there might soon be a battle for third, or certainly a battle for fourth. Kimi's still not quite able to gain enough time to challenge for first. But Junior's certainly going to gain enough time to challenge for fourth soon. It looks like. He's got DRS to help him. Slightly wide there. So Junior's dropped back to over half a second back now. I wonder if Brady's going to take his tyres to the end. Because they're going to be very old. 20 laps old mediums. Don't know how well that's going to work. His lap times might start dropping off. Junior looks to the move, isn't quite close enough. Manages to gain a bit of time for the corner, it looks like. A small mistake. Looks down into turn one. Killer's gone slightly wide. Is Junior going to do something with it? Not quite. Killer 7 to get a penalty for going off track there. Looks like Kimi's gained some more time on Jaffa. Can he do anything with that? If he can stay within the second, he's going to have DRS next lap. bit deep into that first corner. Loses a small amount of time, but manages to stay within DRS range. So this could be it. This might be the jump he needed to challenge first. If he can get Jaffa defending, Jaffa's going to start losing more time. And that will give him more opportunities to go for an overtake. Junior's still not past Killer 7. Ooh, looks like Junior lost some time there. Don't know if it went into the grass or made a small mistake or what. This time he's going to have to make back up. So days on that boy are both just ghosts. Which puts Illuminati 9th and Roland in 8th. Seems Kimi's dropped back now. Not close enough to get DRS again. Kimi's lost even more time on him. And that might just be Jaffa confirming his lead position. Very much depends on if penalties are involved. I will have a quick look. So Jaffa does have a 3-second penalty. And Kimi does not. So it looks like if Kimi can stay within 3 seconds, he might just be able to get first place. Depends on whether or not the stewards afterwards decide if the penalties were fair, and therefore who's going to come where. It looks like this could be a win for Kimi. And all he's got to do is stay within 2 seconds. But he is fast losing time. Bit of ghosted traffic up ahead. Should be good for slipstream to help him catch up. Will certainly make the gap a bit smaller. Something just happened to be Roland and Batboy. Let's see what that was. But Sylvester, he has spun him. Now I don't know if that was like the situation in Brazil where Albon turned in. See what's decided. Sylvester making no attempts as of yet to slow down. Oh, please, not all the drivers. Right. So Buster's gone through. It does look like there's some fairly significant damage to the front wing. You can see even just by this shot. The question is he going to pit? Looks like he's got the space to Junior. I think he's choosing to stay out and deal with it. Try and get a front view. No, it's hard to say from those angles. Both Brody and Killer's 7's rev meters are completely broken. As much as I love to suspect it that battle, I can't really. There we go. The battle for 8th between Roland and Illuminati. Some very dodgy defending tactics going on here. They go through turn 1. Bumping wheels. The Roland has gone off. That very much looked like a racing incident there. I don't believe either driver was really sprawling. Roland made a small mistake, caught the curve and spun. But he will be looking to try and get that position back, although he is on older and harder tyres. Brady's tyres must really be killing him. Killer 7 will be looking to make that position. Okay, we can't hear the rev from here. He's got DRS and 3 laps to try and make that move. Kimi has now dropped behind that 3 seconds. Junior's just set the fastest lap in the wonderful Ferrari. The battle for last place in the podium still raging on. Kimi about to lap Bat Boy. Bot Bat Boy. Bot Bat Boy. Okay. Not the best place for getting a bit of slipstream there. Right. So is he going to go for the overtake? I think he's too far back for turn 1, but if he gets a good run through the S's, he might be able to get an overtake mid-lap. Still 7/10 down, so it looks like Brady might be able to hold on to that position. Sorry if I'm to have it stuck in this camera. Just don't want to spam me with this noise. Investor's still well ahead of Paolo. That's how I'm going to say his name. Apologies if it's incorrect. Until that incident is reviewed, we will not know what is thought about it. Cool. Right, we're back. So, Jaffa now onto his last lap. We're watching, about to lap Roland. Is Roland going to be able to get himself not lapped? we'll see. So unless he makes quite a big mistake here, it's a nice victory, can just coast it home. Full 130R. The final chicane. Does Roland want to do another lap? Looks like he does. Refuses to be lapped. And there we go. Jaffa takes first. Kimi gets second position. Brady half a minute back, all the back at Spoon. And his engine is still revving far too much. Looks like he's got enough of a gap to kill a 7. Don't know how these two drivers are for penalties. I think I've seen some for Killer 7. I may be wrong. So yeah, Killer 7 did have one 3-second penalty. And we've got a Vesta. He may get some penalty for this race. Looks like he's going to get 10 points while Brady manages to get 15 here. So that won't be good for his championship. Drop down 5 points. 25-point gap between them. Alright, now Junior usually likes to offer us with some donuts. Is he going to spin across the line? Celebration enough for me. He nods across the line in 8th. And Roland, our last driver, who actually, I believe he just set his own purple lap. So there we go. 8 drivers made it to the end. Jaffa getting in first, Kimi second, and Brady holding it out in third. But there we go. Kimi and Brady being pretty much the only guys who did not get penalties. Even AMCF, he got 6 seconds after only 2 laps. So Junior from the back of the grid got himself 7th. I do believe that pushes Jaffa out of championship contention. So it is now just between Brady and Avesta, who are 2 races to go. There's 25 points between them. Okay. I will try and have a chat with the winners quickly. See which of the guys on the podium . Hello. Yep. Do you know if you've got your thing so you can be heard on the stream? Okay. Okay, nice. Well, good win. You managed to pull a 3-second gap to account for your penalty. Yeah, he was down to 5th by the end of the first lap. It just went downhill from there. Yeah, I think Brady did quite well. Yeah. Yeah, I think, if my maths correct, you're now out of championship contention by a whole 1 point. But that would have been getting first and fastest lap on the remaining races, so... Yeah. Hmm. Right, well, good race. Doesn't look like any of the others were able to join, but well done. Good luck for what we got next. Brazil and Abu Dhabi, so Interlagos should be good. Yeah. Yeah, should be good. Right, well, thanks for the interview and good luck for next week. Right, there we go. The Japanese Grand Prix. Jaffa, or Alex, I think he's raced under in previous ones, getting the win. Kim getting second and Brady third, so Mercedes had a 2-3. But yeah, that's the race. I hope you all enjoyed it, and hopefully see you next week. Skadoosh.